Ja, is great.
Give me a little bit of time, man.
We got literally just like that.
I was gonna say, like,
Crazy in there. Buffalo beats down the Rams, and the NFL season has officially begun. Got a lot to say after that game. First off, Buffalo is really, really good. They were already one of the top defenses, if not the top defense in football last season. And they also had Josh Allen, and they return all of that. So, you know, if I'm the 49ers, I wouldn't be quite so sure that the Rams are bad yet. It's only 1 week, but that was impressive from Buffalo. Matt Stafford's on pace to throw 51 interceptions this year, which, I mean, that was an ugly performance. It seemed like he was begging to throw a few more, but God, those 3 picks, those are bad. And then there at the end, he almost got the linebacker. Anyway, Josh Allen is really good. I'm going to give you guys a little walk through North Beach as I go look for some food. I was just in North Star, which is, it's called North Star Cafe, but as you could tell, it was a bar. It is the Bills bar, and there were a lot of Bills fans, including that shirtless guy outside celebrating their big season opening win. Why is my camera? It looks like I got a little extra light, a little extra exposure there at the top. Anyway, that's North Star. That's in it's in North Beach. And North Beach is the spot in San Francisco. These lights are crazy. It's a little bit better. I think I smudged my camera. The Bills are really good. And the 49ers obviously are going to have to get through the Rams to get through the NFC West. I don't like the Rams linebacker play, but I think that Josh Allen can make a lot of teams look silly. I mean, he missed I think he was off target on maybe 2 passes today. He was awesome. So last I checked, it was 26 of 31 for Josh Allen. He's 240 pounds. Trey Lance, for comparison, probably about 220, 225. I mean, they build him different in the Central Valley. Josh Allen is from near where I grew up. My dad's a farmer out in the Central Valley. Josh Allen is from the farm in Fireball, California, and that San Joaquin Valley strength is absolutely something else. So we saw it today with the stiff arm. We saw it with the touchdown. If Trey Lance can be half the player, this is Mike texted me this during the game. If Trey Lance can be half the player that Josh Allen is, the 49ers are probably going to be really, really happy. Because that, you know, just the prodigious physical strength from Josh Allen to be able to combine that with the fact that he's also got legs, well, he's hard to tackle. And then the quick game today, he was just boom, boom, boom. It looked like Brady in his prime early in that game. The quick game from Josh Allen, the short game, we talk about that not being easy. Well, Josh Allen brought it today. And if, you know, you talk about a developmental mold for somebody like Trey Lance, well, I think that Josh Allen's quick game is something that can inspire the 49ers. If you can get that good on those, you know, slant patterns, out patterns, just surveying the field, knowing where to go with the football, getting rid of it quickly, well, you know, you have a good chance to execute Kyle Shanahan's offense the way that it's supposed to be executed. I'm on Columbus in North Beach, walking from North Star. I'm going to give you guys a look at Golden Boy Pizza. Live music behind me. I've heard good things about this place. It's called Red Window. I've heard good stuff about Red Window. Here, I'll give you guys a little bit of a look at the intersection. There's the Transamerica Pyramid. There's Red Window on the corner. Look, we could cross. North Beach Restaurant. That guy just blew through the crosswalk. This is my favorite part of North Beach, is like the corner of Columbus and Green. Got a good coffee shop over there that I like to go to, but I could walk this way now. And we're gonna go by all the good food spots. Obviously, there's your Italian flag. Yeah, San Francisco is lit tonight. It's because we're a block away from the Bills bar. So the Bills are really good. I don't think that's anything surprising or new. Look, we got Von Miller on TV right here, beating his former team. The Rams, we'll see. I think they've got some issues up front. I mean, the Bills could have a good pass rush, but the Rams gave up 7 sacks today. That's way too many. This place is good, by the way. Chubby Noodle. Really good fried chicken. Columbus Cafe. Another cool spot. Good happy hour at Columbus Cafe. Really good happy hour. All right, I'm walking through kind of the restaurant mess here. California Fish Market. Legit. People eating really well at California Fish Market. When my fiance's parents came in from Tennessee last year, we did California Fish Market. And now here's what I came to show you. I'm not going to eat here because the line is way too long. This is Golden Boy Pizza. Take a look at the slices. Golden Boy, legit place. Those square slices, those will soak up any amount of alcohol that you need to have soaked up. So this is Green. We're gonna go on to Grant. Maybe I walk a little bit further with you guys. I don't want to wait in line for Golden Boy. I think I'm gonna go to Sam's, where I went last time. May take you all the way there as we talk, but I'm gonna be on a little bit later. Gonna do a little bit more of a formal live again. Gonna sit down in the studio, talk about the 49ers, talk about their game against the Bears, and we'll have right across the street here. We'll have a good discussion. So bring your questions. Get ready for that. I'm gonna play some footage from practice and from the locker room today. It's been great to be back in the locker room of the 49ers, and we talk Bills Rams, but I mean, Josh Allen, to me, when we talk about Trey and the developmental model that the 49ers want to aspire to, I mean, this has got to be the guy that you try to model his game after. Raw talent. I mean, you saw the tweets about what the crap that Jalen Ramsey was talking about Trey when he was coming out of the draft. He said, just talking about how he's a terrible quarterback. It was a terrible pick, all this, all that. Well, look at him now. What, 4 years later? The accuracy, the short game is there. And we can talk about Trey Lance being similarly raw, maybe even more raw than Josh Allen was coming out of college, because Trey's coming out of North Dakota State with fewer snaps. I think it's he's got to work on the same kind of stuff. He's got to work on the short game. He has to work on some anticipation, on some timing. And by the way, North Beach, like I said, Little Italy, you've got all this sidewalk dining now. They haven't taken it away. You can't park here anymore, but you can definitely eat well outside. It's a beautiful, beautiful night in the city. But anyway, Trey, short game, that's the bread and butter of Kyle's offense. As it stands right now, I think Trey is a little bit inaccurate, a little volatile, right? And that prevents you from running the short game effectively, because if you're missing one in every 5 throws, then the line stops moving, and you have to keep the line moving. You have to make the throws that a lot of fans think are quote unquote easy. And until Trey is able to nail some of those throws with complete consistency, like we saw from Josh Allen tonight, then the 49ers are going to be limited, I think, to an offense that runs the football a ton and then takes calculated deep shots, because we know that Trey's got good touch on the deep ball. He's got a cannon to throw deep. But for this offense to unlock its full potential, it's going to be about Trey Lance executing the short game the way that Josh Allen did today. And I think that's the biggest lesson that we can pick up from what we saw in Rams Bills. That absolutely is the biggest lesson, because Josh Allen had a 52% completion percentage his rookie season in 2018. And, Trey Lance, I think, is going to be better this year, but I don't think he's going to be a 70% passer. Well, guess what? Josh Allen is now over a 70% passer. So he has improved so substantially, and so many people say, well, you can't expect Trey Lance to do the same thing. I'm going to jaywalk Columbus here really fast. Hold on, guys. Made it. All the way across Columbus. There we go. This is a good good ice cream shop, by the way. Take a look at the pyramid. So you can get from, it's just rare. You know, a lot of people say, well, you can't expect the kind of improvement that we saw from Josh Allen for Trey Lance. And of course, it's not a common thing, but it's also rare to have quarterbacks this raw enter the National Football League. And Josh Allen was raw coming out of the Central Valley. Shout out to Firebaugh. Shout out to the 559. Went to Wyoming. Fresno State overlooked him. And Trey Lance, obviously, super raw. Overlooked by D1 schools. Big-time FBS D1 schools, I guess I should say. And instead, he goes to North Dakota State. So now he's with the 49ers, and I think there's just as much moldable clay here for the 49ers as there was with Josh Allen. It's just a matter of how he develops. Anyway, I made it to my food spot. You guys already know from the previous video. Top 3 burger in the world, Sam's. They're working on the grill. It's gonna be awesome. Double cheeseburger, fries, and probably a water for me. All right, I'll be on a little bit later. Everybody stay tuned for the live tonight. Take care.